right, everybody, welcome back to the stream. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. It's been a couple of weeks. Hey, Mark, Dr. Doohickey, welcome back to the stream. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to join. Glenn, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Dr. Doohickey, how has your doc been going or whatever? Have you got a lot of people downloading it from your video? Hopefully you got some airtime. We'll give everybody another minute or so to join, and we'll get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, Mark, that's a good question. I've actually seen a couple of big of cool videos on this. It looks to be pretty good. It looks to be pretty good. Nice big space. I mean, it doesn't have the dual nozzle and all of that, but for the larger print area with multicolor, looks pretty good. I'm actually going to reach out to these folks and see if I can test one of these. And they call it a CFS. What does CFS chain stand for? Anybody know? Creality filament system. Does it have the RFID and all of that? The dual nozzle for the large two color prints is amazing. But if you really don't need that, this looks like a pretty good one. This looks like it does pretty good. Like Creality has definitely stepped their game up from that first piece of crap that I tried. So, yeah, I don't know, Mark. Looks pretty good. If you want a smaller flash forge, I think they're going to send me one pretty soon, so I might do a giveaway on it. Dr. Doohickey, wait for tomorrow's video. That is currently, a video on that is currently in production. And I have a pre-order link for one of those. But yeah, tomorrow's video will be on, if you have an X1C and the OG or the original AMS, then tomorrow's video would definitely be for you. I'm giving the X1C some love. Sunlu hooked me up and I got my hands on one of those, so we'll be taking a look at that. And I did my first print while drying today, so we'll see how that turned out tomorrow. So look forward to tomorrow's video. Let's go ahead and jump into the photos. I think Gabe might be joining us a little bit late, but we'll start out with our friend Dell from Ireland, I believe. Yep, our good friend Dell from Ireland. He made this cool little dragon, and I believe he put it on Maker World today, he said. So there's the link to this. Turned out pretty cool. I think he even painted it, or maybe printed it in a couple of different colors, but it turned out pretty cool. So that's from our friend Dell in Ireland. Be sure to go like his model on Maker World. Happy dragons make happy flames. That's funny. I think he made this with AI as well. Let me read the thing again. I created this using the AI tool Spark 3D. So I guess he used the little Spark 3D to make the model and then printed it out. Turned out pretty good for a little AI model. I think Eduardo had done one as well that turned out pretty good, but this one turned out pretty good too. We're cooked. As soon as Fusion can just spit out what I tell it, if I could just throw some measurements at it, we'll be good. Like ChatGPT is already trying to. Smog. That's so funny. All right, let's jump into the next set of photos here. Let me pull screen up, and these are coming from Robert. So be sure to go to his Maker World page and check these out. I'm sure they're on here, and these look like some cool little wine cases. So that's pretty cool. And he has a wine bottle for reference on these instead of a soda can. Yeah, I use AI for all kinds of stuff. Yeah, this is really cool with the magnets. Really, really cool design. When Arnold takes the mask off. All right, let's see what else he's printing. This is a feather uh, board. This is for like a table saw or a router table or something. This is to keep the wood straight when it's going in, from this way, going into the saw or whatever. I have several of these, but I haven't 3D printed any of them. I've been waiting to break or to wear them out so I could 3D print them. So this is pretty cool. I'll have to go check out Robert's website to check this one out. But yeah, if you're a woodworker out there, it's a cool little model. And I already have the little magnet things that fit right in there and everything. All right, let's see what else he's printing. Not sure I know what this one is. Let's see if his email says anything. Nope. We'll have to check his website or his Maker World page out for that one. It's a pretty decent sized sign. I wonder if that's a print in place hinge that's in there and a nice little can for reference. Pez dispensers? Maybe it is Pez dispenser. It almost does look like a Pez dispenser, right? Flip the lid up and then hit the little thing, maybe? I don't know. It's not a print in place hinge. It looks like it's bolted together, but that's a pretty large sign. All right. Be sure to go to Robert's Maker World page and smash the like button on any of his prints. He's got some pretty cool prints in there. If you haven't gone to his page, he's got a lot of useful, functional prints. If you're any kind of maker or do any kind of maker stuff, he's got some really cool stuff there. Go check him out. And be sure to upvote and smash the like button and all that. And then next we'll move on to Hotfix. Sent me some of his pictures from past couple of weeks. Doesn't look like he could join us this week. He must be doing what I've been doing over the last few weeks. And if you go outside and go around, there's this stuff on the ground. It's green, and I think it's called, what is it called? Grass. Every once in a while, you go out and touch it. It's pretty healthy for you. I highly encourage it. I do it every once in a while. So if you have the opportunity to go out and touch grass, please go do that. And don't be on the internet 24/7. So this looks like Hotfix has his printer out at some sort of event, which is pretty cool. I wish Hotfix was on here to tell us what this filament is. It's another really cool one. I'm not sure I have the link handy to Robert's website or to his Maker World. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I can't find his profile at the moment. There he is. If you just look up Robert O'Neill, he's in there. And there's that sign that he just did. Recent models. Ton of models in here. There's the wine bottle holder. They all ran away from the YouTube night. That's funny. Get out, travel, go places, do things. It's a nice summer. I'm not sure I'll be on every single weekend over the summer because I like to touch that green stuff out there, that stuff called grass or whatever. Every once in a while, you gotta touch it. I forget what it feels like. Yeah, that's some really cool filament. That purple and green is really, really good combo. Yeah, Colorado's a nice place to live to be cooped up every weekend. But I do have a Starlink, so I might do some travel streams. All right, let's see what's next. What is this called? A trebuchet or whatever? That's pretty cool. It's got some springs too, or a catapult, but I think it's called that as well. You try to go to every conference in Colorado. That's funny. There's a lot in Denver for sure. Yeah, this is a cool little kit. It's perfect for your kids to take to school. Just kidding. Oh, that's so funny. And the purge is the ammo. Yeah, that's a new use for the all of the poop, the 3D print poop. You can have some catapult wars. That's a pretty cool little kit. Catapurge. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, this is cool. If you haven't tried to do a QR code, I think there's sign makers or whatever that you can do this with, but it's super easy to do that in Fusion or whatever. And there's a ton of like QR code makers out there that you can make QR codes with, which is pretty awesome. But that's a cool little sign. I wonder if he used the sign maker from Maker World. But that's pretty cool. They love to play soccer with it. Yeah, packing material, that's actually a good idea to use it. It's a really good idea, Mark. Yeah, if you got some little delicate things, it'd be perfect. It's all nice and springy already, right? Yeah, I'll definitely use that if I gotta pack some stuff up. I'll go empty out the trash can full of the purge. Yeah, these turned out really good. Yeah, all the little designs look super crisp. All right, let's see what's next. All right, some sort of contraption. Maybe let's see what this is for. Is it this little AMF shelf? think so. It's broken. I think those were something in the setup here. Looks like a before and after. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, phone case with the magnet ring in it. Super cool. Oh yeah, that's super cool. You can't even see it hardly. That's really cool. And the design with the plate on there too. That turned out really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, you definitely had the MagSafe ring in there. It's really cool. All right, let's see what's next. Kind of looks like a screwdriver handle, but with two holes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is for. All right, let's see what's next. Some sort of stands, and he's got some CA glue out. That's the my favorite CA glue right there too. It's cheap on Amazon. Ah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, because these things are insane putting in the cupboard. That's really good, useful print there. Really, really cool. Yeah, so much better. Yeah, the lids annoy me to all end. I'm gonna have to print this out. Yeah, this is super handy because otherwise these are just stacked on top of each other, trying to fall out every time you open the door. Ask me how I know. All right, let's see what's next. I think this is a sign and a little stand for it, or maybe some a couple of different options for stands. Yeah, those little stand holders are cool. I wonder if this is the sign maker and maker world. I bet it is. If it is, they turn out really good. I mean, you can do the same thing in this with Fusion fairly easily, but it's kind of a two-step process for me at least because you gotta. I use Canva to do stuff like the text and little images like this to turn them into SVGs to move into Fusion, and then it's pretty easy from there. But yeah, that little sign maker turns that into one little step there. So all right, let's see what's next. I think I still wonder what these are. Chapstick holders. That's funny. And the little holes are in them so that it doesn't create a vacuum so you can't ever get it back out. Hey Ed, have a safe trip back from Alaska, buddy. Hope you're doing well in the airport there. But hope you have a safe flight, and we'll see you in the next coming weeks, buddy. Hopefully, you have some good pictures from Alaska to share with us. We'll make an exception if they're not 3D print related. All right. So, last but not least is Gabe. So let's go ahead and open these up. And speaking of airports, there's a cool little model of a tower there, so that's pretty cool. Timely, timely model. As our good friend Ed is staring at one of these through an airport window right now as we speak. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, there's Ed in the window right there, right here, waiting on the plane. Oh, that came out really, really good from the X1C. Yeah, Gabe's still driving home. That's all right, buddy. All right, let's see what's next. It's a really cool truck. No texting and driving unless he's at a stoplight, right? It's a gray area. Yeah, single print quality on that is pretty amazing. Is it an airport fire truck? Is this from the model subscription that you have? It's a really cool model. I think it is an airport fire truck. It does look like it. Yes, airport fire truck. Is he making a diorama? Seems like it, huh? With the tower and the truck. Looking at some of the rest of the models, yeah, I think there might be one more towards the end here that might be part of all of this. But yeah, it does look like a diorama in the making. Although this firefly may not need the fire truck. But this is a really cool model too. Super intricate on there. Turned out really good. Yeah, look at that. Really cool model. For his toy airplanes. It's really cool. It's the bug in the windshield of the truck. That's funny. Yeah, these are really cool. I like the color combinations and using the multicolor. I guess that's a multicolor silk on there. It's really cool. Really good effect. Yeah, really, really cool. Those turned out really good. And if we're wondering which filament was used, right here is the Flexi Factory Firefly. And I think it's Flexi Factory is the subscription that you have, right? That has all these cool models. The wings print separately, but the body is all one piece. Bugsby. All right, let's see what's next. We have a cool orca. Let's pull the list back up so we can see it. That is Cookie Cad Sunrise. Wow, that's a really cool 80s beach vibe color. That's a really, really cool filament there. Really cool. Your son printed the orca. That's really cool color. Synthwave. Well, yeah, it is some synthwave, right? That is a really good word for it. I think it's even almost these colors, right? Of the sun. Almost. It needs a little purple. That's funny. And then what was the filament again? Cookie Cad Sunrise. A really, really cool filament. Yeah, it turned out really good. All right, let's see what's next. More things for the airport. Yeah, this turned out really good. Is this model from Flexi Factory or is this a Maker World one? Yeah, that turned out really good. Fire breathing freedom. Maker World. Wow, really cool model. Did you put the link on the text file? I'll bring it back up. Oh, yep. And then there's the fire truck. I'll add that one too. And the control tower. Yeah, it's a really cool model. Really, really cool model for Maker World. Looks like it's a couple of different prints that you have to put together. How many plates was it? A couple plates? Two or three? P51? All right. Well, that's all the photos of the prints that we have for this week. Hope everybody enjoyed this week's stream. If you did, be sure to smash the like button. There will be a video tomorrow. Be sure to watch it. And if you have the chance to get out and get some fresh air or travel to Alaska, be sure that you get that done. Hope everybody has a great rest of their Saturday evening, and I'll see everybody tomorrow and see you on the next stream. Thanks for watching, everybody.